You might be excited to use a video for your business, but then you want to film and you feel concerned about being on camera. Know that you're not alone. And in this video, I'm going to give you camera confidence tips, which are going to help you dive into using video for your business. My name is Anita, and I own FDS Creatives. I'm a video marketing and social media strategist who helps business owners just like you get more visible through video marketing and content repurposing. I hope you hit the like button below if you like content just like this, which helps you with your marketing. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to be a cozy spot in your inbox, helping to give you actionable steps for your business. And while in this video, I'm going to give you camera confidence tips, I want you to download my free guide to help you repurpose your content, because once you've gotten confident enough to create it, let's really make the most of it. That guide's going to give you 25 ways to make the most of what you're doing. That link is below. When it comes to creating video content, I absolutely want to recognize that we all have different levels of comfortability. And believe it or not, while I create these videos, I am doing them scared. And what does that mean? I don't feel 100% comfortable on video. Sure, you see me show up here every single week, but the things that really make me do that is knowing the benefit that this does for my business and how many people it's truly helped. So I'm willing to do it. The definition of being brave doesn't mean that you're doing something without fear. It simply means that you're doing it in spite of the fear that you have. So I'm diving in and I'm showing up. And are these perfect? Absolutely not. But I know that each video I can get better, and that this content is going to help those who need help with marketing with their business. Tip number one for being confident on video is to have a plan. I don't recommend a teleprompter unless you have really practiced using that well, but have a plan. Believe it or not, my plans are just as simple as putting key points on a post-it. This can let me know exactly what it is that I need to cover and make sure that I'm providing valuable information to those who watch. By having an idea of what it is that I'm going to talk about, it helps me feel confident to go ahead and film. I'm not scrambling for what to say next because I know exactly what my points are going to be. So when I hit the end of whatever I can say about a given point, we move on. Tip number two is to remember it's not about you, it's about the viewer. Now, this is going to seem perhaps a little unconventional for me to tell you that because you're the one on video, but it's really not about you. As a business owner, you are a person who's providing value, you are serving, you are trying to make a difference, you're trying to help others. It's really important that you are focusing on what really matters, the person who's watching the video. And I can tell you, if you're providing good value, the people are not so concerned with what you're wearing or what you sound like or any mistakes you make. What they care about is that the time that they spent watching you actually resulted in some sort of help for them. So make sure you help them. They're going to know that you can help them in the future if you've already helped them. So help them. Tip number three is to remember that it's okay if you mess up. Now, it can be tempting to just do take after take after take until you get it right. But the reality is there's never going to be a perfect video. I want you to give yourself permission to practice. Now, when I'm filming, I absolutely make mistakes. And when I do this, it's important that you know that that doesn't stop me from finishing. See, here's the thing. Even if I stumble over my words or I forget to look at the camera or whatever it is that I'm doing, I can edit some of that out. And sometimes it's not something I can edit out. And I have to tell you that if you go to the comments on any of my videos, you'll find that what people are concerned about is not how perfect my videos are. They're concerned about the things I shared. So they're saying things like, thank you so much for these tips. And thank you for the value you provided. And I'm going to try this and I'm going to implement this. And I needed this help. And I've been looking for that. Like, those are the things people are saying. They're not saying, hey, between this minute and this minute, you looked away and you forgot to say this, that, or the other. The people you're making the content for, They're more concerned that you're helping them. Tip number 4 to feeling confident on video is to practice. Yep, your videos are going to get better over time. And I've shared with you before this idea that creating videos is kind of like creating pancakes. At first, all of our pancakes are sort of terrible, whether or not they're cooked in the middle or perhaps not cooked on one side or the other. That's just how it is. But listen, when you finally get that really beautiful, lovely pancake, it feels amazing. And just like when we're teaching babies how to walk, when they fall one time, we would never say to them, oh, just forget it. You're not good at that. We tell them, it's okay. We help them get up and try again. Now, I don't know what you're doing in your video. The likelihood that you're falling flat on your face while attempting to walk for the first time is low. Whatever it is you're doing, though, I promise that practice can absolutely help. Some people like to practice what it is that they're going to say in front of a mirror. I actually encourage you to go ahead and practice while recording, because every once in a while you might find that that practice went really well and you don't have to redo it. But ultimately, I set a time limit for how long I let myself film. In doing this, it's helped me to really set a boundary on how much do I focus on perfection. There are no perfect videos. Just keep that in mind. Tip number 5 is to make sure that you are sharing information in a way that perhaps you would maybe share with a friend. When I'm filming my videos, I actually picture that I'm sharing this information with a good friend of mine. And that really helps me mentally think about how I want to say things and what I would share. It also helps me to feel more comfortable. In my videos, I don't spend time drawing attention to the things that are wrong or the things that I don't feel comfortable in. I pay attention to sharing value. See, if I'm talking to my best friend and I'm sharing information with her to help her, I'm not spending the time talking about whether or not my hair is in the perfect spot or whether or not the lighting is working out or, whether or not I like my shirt. Believe it or not, those things are distracting to people watching your videos and you can leave those out. But I would want any friend of mine to stay engaged in the conversation. So I'm going to stay engaged on the point so that the person watching the video can feel the same. Tip number 6 is to practice gratitude. Now, like I said, there is no perfect video, but what I do try to find within each of my videos is a few things that I'm grateful for that I was able to do. Perhaps I was able to more clearly look at the camera that particular filming effort. Or maybe I did a really good job of sharing in a short amount of time the key information I really wanted to. Maybe I celebrate that I was able to create that video in a given time span. Or if you're a mother like me, it's celebrating how many videos did I get filmed while my son was napping. You can even just be grateful that you have the ability to create videos for your business. Grateful that you have a business. Grateful that the information you're providing could help others. The list goes on, but gratitude can do a lot. Tip number 7 is to take a deep breath. Now, deep breaths can absolutely help to calm you and calm your mind. But believe it or not, if as you're filming, you find that you're stumbling over words or you're getting confused about what you want to talk about, or even you're just struggling to get through your point, stop, take a deep breath, give yourself the opportunity to collect your thoughts and start again. You can keep filming during all this, and it's easy to edit that little bit of time out, but taking that deep breath will help you calm your mind and really help you to communicate effectively. Tip number 8 is to make content you're excited about. I'm genuinely excited about the videos I create because I know they're going to help people who are looking to market their business. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about helping others. And so while creating videos are not always super comfortable for me, I focus on the end result. I'm excited about growing my business. I'm excited about helping others. I'm excited about evergreen content that brings new leads into my business every day, week, and month. If you're bored creating the video, people are going to be bored watching it. They can tell if you're genuinely excited. So creating content that you feel great about translates into great video. All right, so you might think, okay, I can do this, but you don't know what to create your first or next YouTube video about. Click the video on the screen where I share with you what you need to say in your first video and give you a few ideas for content. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.